The dictionary of Jack, the dictionary is back. The dictionary of Jack, the dictionary is back. It's oh so fun, you'll see. I love vocabulary. It's back, it's back, it's back. It's the dictionary of Jack. Moot.
Today's dictionaries are less selective than a bouncer at a fraternity party. Sorry, you're not on the list. Can't let you in.
But I really want to go in.
Look, you're not on the You've got pretty eyes.
I've got breasts, too.
No, breasts are my kryptonite. Losing power of rational decision and free will. Oh, call me? They'll let in any definition if they think it's popular and sexy, and it doesn't even have to be a correct definition. That's right, if enough people use a word incorrectly, that definition will make it into a dictionary. Don't believe me? Well, let's take a look at
the evolution of the word moot.
Moot derives from the Old English word gemmoot, which literally translates into meeting. Have you seen Brecker? He's wanted at the gemmoot. So you've been sneaking off to secret gemmoots behind my back, have you? I've been doing no such thing. Then how come I wasn't notified about this top secret clandestine cloak and dagger covert? Are you nearly finished yet? Esoteric, occult, hush-hush, arcane, veiled in a shroud of mystery so deep that not even God's own gaze could penetrate it, gemmoot. Now that's pretty good considering no one's even thought about inventing a thesaurus yet. And for all you Harry Potter fans, J.K. Rowling used the Old English phrase Wisengamot, which literally translates into a meeting of wise men, to create her word Wisengamot, which was the Wizard High Council. And while we're on the subject of Harry Potter, I'd like to take this opportunity to read an open letter I wrote to J.K. Rowling. Dear Miss Rowling, I respectfully request that you obtain the services of a ghostwriter for the upcoming installment of the Harry Potter series. While I find your stories delightful and whimsical, if you yet again use some mundane detail mentioned only in passing during the story as the pivotal plot point at the conclusion of your latest opus, I fear I may inflict serious damage upon myself with the nearest blunt object. And may you burn in hell under the heat of 1,000 suns if you conclude the series with Harry waking up and finding out that it was all a dream. Love, Jack. Yes, I've read Harry Potter. Deal with it. Now, the Old English word gemmoot turned into the Middle English word mote, which was a legal assembly in early England. And then finally it turned into the contemporary word moot, which means debatable. It was at this point in the United States, which is where all good words go to be misinterpreted, that it became moot court, which was a sort of mock debate held for legal students. And I submit that the defendant should be put to death according to the Texas Penal Code. Dude, I totally just said penal. Being a lawyer is awesome. Of course, the debates that the legal students were having had no consequences in the real world. That is how we got to the current definition of a moot point, which means something that's purely academic and not worth debating. Of course, now if you look in the dictionary, there are two separate definitions for the word moot. One that says it's debatable and one that says it's purely academic and not worth debating. And does this not bother anybody but me? So you're probably thinking I should calm down. And so what if a word has two definitions? It's not a big deal, right? Wrong! Take the word table. In the United States, tabling something means you want to put it aside to discuss later. But in the United Kingdom, tabling something means you want to put it on the table for discussion. Well, there's a lot of situations where this could create a major problem. We need to table the new plans for the offensive against the Germans. There's absolutely no way we're gonna table those plans, cowboy. Are you daft? No, I'm an American, you limey little weasel. Well, you uncultured swine! There's absolutely no dealing with thank you. You might as well get some orthodontia while you're at it. Yes, that really happened. The entire Allied offensive in World War II almost came to a screeching halt because Americans didn't know what the word table meant. So yes, clarity in language is important. And what else did we learn today? Actually, I'm not really sure what we did learn today, but you know what? Probably doesn't matter. I'm sure it was a moot point anyway.
Do you have any complaints about YouTube that you'd like voiced in a video? They can be silly, serious, or whatever. Send them to jackdaniels@gmail.com.